Subscribe to IMR Scary Tales and watch spine-chilling horror stories almost every day. And don't forget to click on the bell icon.
It's a little-known common courtesy out in the mountains that during a snowstorm, if someone's seeking shelter in your cabin, you let them in. Knowing I wasn't the one offering that courtesy to someone else in the story, I was the one seeking refuge. It was supposed to be a long weekend of hunting, but what started as a cold, sunny day quickly formed tons of dark storm clouds, and I quickly found myself right in the middle of a blizzard. And after a full, rather unsuccessful day of hunting hares, I was way too far and disoriented to make my way back to my cabin. I had to seek refuge somewhere else. I came across a log cabin nestled between a circle of trees. No lights on, but still I had to try the door. I hit the door with my fist a few times. No answer. But I could hear footsteps on the other side, approaching the door. I expected it to open, but it didn't. I shouted, "I'm lost and need shelter." The door cracked open and I heard a voice say, "Come in. Leave your boots by the door." I waited a bit, expecting him to open the door fully and formally greet me, as anyone would have, but that didn't happen. So I pushed the door open myself and entered the dark cabin. The room was lit by 2 candles, just enough for me to see the couch that the man then told me to sleep on. As for the man, all I saw was a silhouette on the far side of the room. The little light from the candles didn't extend that far. I dropped my gun on the floor and lay down on the couch. I thanked the man for letting me crash here till the storm blew over. He didn't answer. His behavior wasn't the most bizarre thing though. Folks are strange up in the mountains. If he wasn't up for conversation, I would just get some early shut-eye. I closed my eyes, though the level of darkness with my eyes closed wasn't much of a difference. I was subconsciously waiting to hear the man's footsteps leave the room, but they never did. I opened my eyes and his silhouette was still in the corner of that room, just standing there. I felt the need to say, "Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm just gonna go get some sleep now, thanks." No response. I turned to the other side so that I wouldn't have to be tempted to just keep opening my eyes and check on him. Some time passed, but without having heard his footsteps walking away, the curiosity was eating away at me. I turned over to look again, and this time, I swear to God, the silhouette of the man was closer by at least a few feet. I couldn't make out his face, but the slight glow of the candles would just barely trickle around the man's forehead, and what I saw was disgustingly pale skin. I quickly gathered my belongings and thanked him, but I said I had to go on outside and hurried back into the blizzard. I came across another cabin down the hill, this one with the lights on. I knocked on the door and some old man and his wife answered. They welcomed me immediately and were very inviting. They gave me some hot tea and offered me a spot on the couch. I told them my story about the freaky cabin up the hill, and the two looked at each other, puzzled. The woman confirmed 2 times that it was the cabin I was talking about, and then she said, "Honey, the owner of that cabin was murdered 2 years ago. That cabin has been vacant ever since."